Okay, we're going to be doing naming molecular compounds. This naming scheme is used for all compounds made of non-metals only. It is used because there's no way to predict a chemical formula based on what elements make up the compound. For instance, we could have NO, N2O, N2O5, NO3, NO2, N2O3. All of those can be made with nitrogen and oxygen. The IUPAC, the International Union of Practical and Applied Chemists, uses the most simple system of naming possible in this case. It uses a prefix system that basically tells you in the name how many of each atom are present. The prefixes are as follows. Hepta is 7, hexa is 6. We did these last year. You should remember them. So, to use the method for naming compounds, determine the identity of the elements and the number of each element. If your compound is N2O5, it contains 2 nitrogen atoms and 5 oxygen atoms. Find the appropriate prefixes. The prefix for 2 is di, the prefix for 5 is penta. Put the name together with the appropriate prefixes. The last part of the name is altered to IDE. Oxygen becomes oxide, sulfur becomes sulfide, chlorine becomes chloride, and so on. So we get di-nitrogen pentaoxide. Note, if there's no prefix before the first name in a binary compound, we assume that there is only one atom in the compound. The prefix mono is attached to the name of the second element of a compound when only one atom of the second element is present in the molecule. The name of NO is nitrogen monoxide, not mononitrogen monoxide. There's no mono in front, there's no prefix in front, so it's just one nitrogen, nitrogen monoxide. To use the method to determine the formula of the compound from the name, identify the prefixes and their meaning. So tetraphosphorus decoxide has 4 phosphorus atoms and 10 oxygen atoms. Put the formula together. The formula for this compound is P4O10. All right, so just as a quick example, let's look at these. This is NO, nitrogen and oxide. There's one of each. So there's one to start. So it's nitrogen monoxide. There's 2 nitrogens, so it's dinitrogen monoxide. This one, there's 2 nitrogens, 5 oxygens. Dinitrogen pentoxide. 1 nitrogen at the start, so no mono. Nitrogen trioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. Dinitrogen trioxide. All right, hopefully this is review for you and you remember how to do this. And yeah, that'll be it for naming molecular compounds. There'll be lots of practice for you to do. So on the first day of homework, you will practice writing a lot of molecular compounds.